You just answered that question better than I've looked up so many videos. Naomi Brockwell does understand crypto. She's a crypto expert and tech journalist at NBTV.media, and she joins us now to break it all down for us. Thank you, Naomi, for coming on. This has been something I've wanted to ask for a long time, and I want somebody to just burn it into my brain as simply as you can. Why does this exist? What is this thing?
Absolutely. I think it's a financial revolution. So Bitcoin is a decentralized money that can't be censored, it can't be shut down, and most importantly right now, it can't be inflated away. So if we dive into those things, let's start with censorship. We've seen so much censorship all over the internet these days. You have journalists, you have content creators who are deplatformed, demonetized. They basically have the legs cut out from underneath them. And payment processors kind of control that. They have the ability to decide who can get heard and who can't. And crypto fixes this because it's what's called a peer-to-peer money. It doesn't need a payment processor in order to work. No one can stop you sending or receiving a Bitcoin payment. And then if you talk about inflation, oh my goodness, the CPI numbers came out today, 6.2% inflation, which is astronomical. People are losing so much of their wealth right now. And with Bitcoin, there is no central bank that is inflating your money away.
Why is it that people, why does this, okay, so somebody makes this coin, right? And why does it matter? Why does anybody believe that it is a currency? I mean, why is it that it has a value? I mean, it's like, I mean, I get why U.S. tender has value because it's backed by the government. This is just something that the twins from the Facebook movie invented, or whatever the hell the story is. And now all of a sudden I'm supposed to just believe that this little thing that I don't even have is $70,000. I'm supposed to get online right now and pay $68,000 for this coin that somebody just invented. Why?
Well, I think that, first of all, we have to realize value is subjective. You know, if you are offering to pay someone gold and they're in the middle of the desert and they're dying of thirst, they're probably not going to be interested. Gold's going to have no value to them.
And I totally get that. But what makes it real? What's behind this to make it real?
So behind this is wonderful code. The reason people first started sending this around, it was on like Reddit forums and Bitcoin Talk forums. It was just cool and geeky because basically they solved something called the Byzantine generals problem. And we're going to go way into the weeds here. But essentially what this means is that there was this problem that computer scientists have been trying to solve for a really long time, and Bitcoin solved it. It was a triumph. And so people started sending this to each other to be like, hey, great post on the internet. And from there, it started to be coveted. People started to mine it. Then people started to want others to send it to them. It gained value just from its kind of nerd factor, its cool factor. The same way that we kind of garner Facebook likes and things like that, they don't seem to have monetary value. And yet people pay to get Facebook likes all the time. And so these coins grew from there. You know, regression theory of value, it doesn't say that let's not dive into that, but it may seem intangible and weird, but what this is something that people do believe in, and value is subjective, and we have to keep thinking about that. When we say that there's nothing backing gold, I mean, that's right, gold is the asset. There's nothing backing Bitcoin because Bitcoin is the asset. It's a scarce digital asset. There are only ever going to be 21 million of them in existence. It can't be censored, it can't be shut down, and it allows you to transfer value to the other side of the world instantaneously without any government getting in the way. So that's powerful.
You just answered that question better than I've looked up so many videos. I just wanted to know why the hell this thing even, why is it that people need a Bitcoin or want a Bitcoin? Why would I spend 68 grand on something that I can't even really touch or see or feel, and I don't even know if it has any real value? And you answered it. Naomi Brockwell, thank you so much for sharing the knowledge tonight and making it easier for us to understand what this thing is, because I think 99% of people in this country really don't get it. And I appreciate you coming on.
For sure. Thanks so much.
All right.